Are you a robotics team struggling to find sponsors? Well, this robotics team found the secret to securing $1,500 more in sponsorships with just a simple 2-minute video. So it sounds like you've reached your goals already for the year.
Yes. One of our donations from last season, they upped their donation by $1,500.
But how did they do it? Now let's go back a second to understand how this happened. This is Team Terra Bridges, an FTC team based out of Pittsburgh, who took a sponsorship video course with me over the summer.
We've already reached our fundraising cap this year, our team. Like I remember last year, we spent months fundraising and now we're done. So
what is a sponsorship video and why did we take the time to make one? Well, you see, if you're like me, you probably contact a lot of businesses for your robotics team trying to get potential sponsorships. And it takes a lot of time to send emails, make phone calls, or just meet people in person and shake their hand and explain what your robotics program is all about. However, what if there was a way to duplicate yourself to be able to send this message out to thousands of people without adding any extra time to your day? Well, that's exactly the reason why you want to make a sponsorship video. So I sat down with Team Terra Bridges over 3 weekends, 24 hours total, and taught them how to make a sponsorship video from scratch through scripting, storyboarding, shooting, editing, packaging, and ultimately delivery to the different platforms where sponsors are going to see it. Now, if this is something that you're interested in learning how to do, stick around to the end of the video where you're going to learn how you'll have an opportunity to make a video just like this for your own program. Why did you decide to like take me up on my offer to take this course to make a sponsored video in the first place?
last year had to self-fund our team. And so fundraising was something that was always on the back of our mind. So creating a quality video that we could use for many years to come was something that I felt was very important as a coach of our team. We focused a lot last summer into the fall on fundraising. Of course, I don't think you ever have enough money as a first robotics team. You can always have more. I don't think we struggled as much as other teams did in our district, but I knew that a sponsorship video that was done really well could help us do a better job with fundraising.
But like getting done with the fundraising lets us do like pour more hours into like making our robot better or contacting businesses so we can get like outreach and advice on our robot or just for learning from them in general, I guess.
How much of your fundraising that you had this year do you feel like was impacted by the fact that you had this video?
Our students have a website for our team, and we put the sponsor video that we created on the website, and then we can share with a QR code and a link in an emails to all of our reach outs we do for fundraising. So it's a great way to share our story all across, to all the different businesses that we approach.
Have you had better reactions from businesses talking to them after they've seen this video, or has the conversation been easier to have about funding when you've talked to businesses after they've seen your video because they kind of like have a better sense of what you're doing before you even really like talk to them about robotics?
We definitely are able to communicate our story much better to people that don't know what First Tech Challenge and First Robotics is. That can be sponsors that we reach out to in our community. So to have that video story kind of show them what the students are working on helps them want and feel that emotional connection to want to fund our team.
Now, the challenging part about making a professional looking sponsorship video for your robotics team is that it requires kind of a lot of different types of skills to be able to put all of this together. And so I challenged myself to find a way that I could teach other robotics teams how to make a video like this that is so powerful that you can use for the next couple of years. What kind of students do you feel like this course is best aimed towards? Like what kind of students would gain the most value from taking this course with me?
I think if someone wants to be like if they're new to like videography and editing and stuff and they want to get into that, I think it'd be helpful for them. I think it'll just be helpful for like creating content and stuff because you teach them how to like you teach them how to create a script, you teach them like the whole process of making a video. And
I feel like personally for me, like I was a kid who liked creative stuff in the beginning, but then was like told that like you can like these things, but like the art way isn't always something that you can make a living out of, and you need like alternatives. So like I think that this like editing, like this whole path, I think that it could definitely be like a way for you to express your creative intentions, but also make a living out of it. Because like clearly like movie editing or like just like sponsorship and promotion stuff can be a like acceptable career path that can earn you a good future.
This is just one type of video that your robotics team can make, but in fact, you can utilize these skills to make videos about all kinds of things that you can utilize for your team forever.
I think that we can use, beyond our sponsor video, we can use our skills we've learned to tell the story of our whole team. And when we talk to judges, we could have some video clips in the background. I feel like this can apply much more than just sponsor videos. We can use it now to communicate the things we do with our community and with our school, with other FTC teams, and with the judges when we present to them.
What value would a mentor get from taking this course?
Well, I am a non-technical mentor, so I am not on, building the robot and programming the robot with the students. I'm more of a marketing mentor, and the main mentor I see benefiting from this course is the one that's going to be working with the marketing team, the outreach team, teams that are going to events. The mentor is going to learn how to take those videos and also how to ask parents to contribute by taking certain videos of things at events, because you can't be everywhere all at once.
Once you learn the skills of making a professional looking video like this, the sky is the limit in terms of the types of videos that you can make and how powerful they can be for your team working for you 24/7. In fact, the most powerful marketing strategies utilize a video sales funnel, which is a series of videos that essentially work together to accomplish a goal. And as someone watches each one of these videos, they get more and more information about your team, and hopefully are convinced more and more that robotics is something that they want to be a part of. Now, this workshop and course that I held was super successful for being the first time I've ever done it. There's still a lot of tweaks that I need to make and a lot of feedback I got on how I can make it better. But I'm opening this up again for teams interested in making a sponsorship video like this so that you also can gain more funding for your robotics program and have a video asset that you can utilize for the next coming years. I'm only going to be doing this for a limited amount of time. So if you're interested, check the link in my description of this video and how you can sign up for the next opportunity to be a part of my course. And if you want to see the sponsor video that Tara Bridges and I created together, check it out up here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you gained something valuable out of this video. If you're interested in learning more about FIRST Robotics marketing, make sure you check out other videos on my channel. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.